Okay, so I've played a little bit of Scissors Death Run in my time. Just a little bit. But I was wondering, what are the odds of a perfect run? So like any normal Fortnite player, I decided I would do an experiment. My sample size would be 16 full runs through the Death Run course. I would use the first attempt of every single level I got to, and I made sure to warm up first, because I didn't want my values to be skewed from beginning to end. So without further ado, let's just jump on into it. Enjoy, everyone. Alright, so now it's time to find out how we did. Now, we can figure out our odds of completion by treating each run like the flip of a coin. So if we want to get heads twice in a row, what do? We do a 50-50 chance times 2, so we get 25%. We can do the same thing with these levels, and we get a staggering 0.15%. Now, I didn't think I was this much of a trash can, but apparently I am. I don't know. Now, a couple of reasons this might be so low is the fact that, I did levels 1 and 2 about as risky as I normally do. So for level 1 as an example, I don't stop whatsoever. I do it as fast as I possibly can because the respawn is right there, so I might as well. And the other thing that might be skewing this value so much is that I am doing all the hardest possible strategies I can think of to get the fastest time. And obviously with those harder strategies, my odds of completion are going to go right down the toilet. Now, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to add the average time, because this number takes into account both the runs that I did succeed in and the ones where I died in as well. So it's kind of a useless value almost, but I figured I would use this to figure out how long it would take me on average to get a run in without dying. Since there are so many variables with, what if I die on level 2 and I have to run back? What if I die just past level 3 and I have to reset the map? What if I make it to level 9 and I rage quit for a while and take a break? So I wasn't really sure what to do to figure out my average time from run to run, so I just decided I would do this and throw it in there. Obviously, I know it's not accurate enough. What are you doing, Poopy? But this is the best I'm going to get without putting another 10 hours into this. Now, the completed average time. This one was pretty interesting for me because I was curious if it would be past the world record or not. But it's not. It's 3 minutes and 18.15 seconds. It's just short by, about 0.3 of a second. And what does that mean? That means that if I got an average run in, if I, put in my hours and I finished the course, on average, it wouldn't be good enough. Which also probably means I would have to spend even more time finishing the map more than once if I wanted to beat that world record. Which just goes to show how insane I'm so sorry, man. Sue's run was. It was an insane run. It really was. Good job. Now, this is the big boy right here. The best completed time. This is if everything went my way. The best time on number 1, the best time on number 2, the best time on number 3, all the way up to 9. If everything goes my way, what is that time? Now, it turns out that's 3 minutes and 15.33 seconds, which is probably about 2.5 seconds better than the world record, which I didn't really think that there would be that big of a gap, but if literally everything goes my way, that's the time I would get, which is insane. Now, the last thing I wanted to look at was the average time for me to get a run in. So basically what this means is how long do I have to play for my 0.15% to line up. So the way I got this is I divided my average time, 2 minutes and 38 seconds, by the odds of completion. And that gives me a staggering value of 29.5 hours. So what that means is that if I want to do all the hardest strategies and get a run in, it'll take me about 29 hours on average. Obviously, it could be a little shorter, it could be a little longer, but just the fact that that number is so big is kind of surprising to me. I didn't think it would be that big. So if you made it this far into the video, first of all, thank you. Love you so much. Second, let me know what you think of this video. It's my first actual video I've made, so let me know what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and, what kind of content you'd like to see on this channel, because, this was a lot of fun to make. Took a long-ass time, but I want to know what you guys want to see, so let me know in the comments. And finally, enjoy the super cheaty 3 minutes and 15 second run. Thanks for watching, guys.